Talbot, referring to Bohm's ideas, proposes a revolutionary view of paranormal phenomena such as psychokinesis. Bohm suggests that we may be wrong in trying to explain, for example, psychokinesis as an energy transfer from the brain to the object. According to his interpretation of the universe as an indivisible and holographic system, there is no real separation between mind and matter. Psychokinesis, or the ability to move objects with only the mind, is explained under this premise. We are not separate entities from the objects around us, but rather form a continuum with them. Instead of imagining that our mind projects energy to move something, Bohm proposes that such an act could simply be a phenomenon of resonance, where, in some way, the object and the subject merge. In other words, by recognizing that there is no division between us and the object, moving it would be nothing more than a natural manifestation of that unity. This approach has profound implications, suggesting that phenomena such as telepathy, clairvoyance, or psychokinesis would not be something supernatural or a hallucination, but rather an inherent part of a reality that we have been interpreting incorrectly. This concept extends to other phenomena such as lucid dreams or near-death experiences, NDEs, which have been studied by scholars like Kenneth Ring from the University of Connecticut. Access to other realities. Ring has explored how the holographic model could explain some of the stranger experiences reported by people who have been clinically declared dead. Many of these individuals describe a higher level of reality that seems to be more plastic and fluid, where thoughts materialize instantly. In some cases, for example, patients have experienced the desire to eat, and the food has appeared before them, or they have observed their own body from an external perspective and, realizing they are naked, immediately dress themselves. This suggests that, in an altered state of consciousness, our mind has the ability to draw elements from this ocean of frequencies and project them in the form of holograms. Something similar happens with lucid dreams, where by becoming aware that we are dreaming, we can alter reality at will. This type of experience could be due to access to other planes of reality, closer to the source of the hologram's projection, where we would have more control over our experience. But even in this 3D reality, there are seemingly inexplicable cases where the mind seems to deliberately influence reality, sometimes in a puzzling way. The poltergeist phenomenon. Perhaps the poltergeist phenomenon is an example of this. Talbot had several personal experiences with these phenomena. He concluded that these events were always linked to his emotional state. When he was in a good mood, the manifestations were more harmless and playful, but when he was going through difficult times, the events became more disturbing, sometimes with objects appearing out of nowhere or strange marks on his body. The interesting thing is that, by adopting a more rational and positive perspective, these events ceased. This demonstrates how our beliefs and mental states can directly influence the reality we experience. Thus, the holographic model not only allows for a new understanding of paranormal phenomena, but also opens a door to the idea that consciousness is not confined to the brain, but is a fundamental property that permeates the entire universe. How does all this matter in our own life? The key is to ground these ideas, to make them practical, so that we can apply the wonder of these reflections to the real world and improve our daily experience. Talbot reflects on how concepts such as telepathy, telekinesis, near-death experiences, or even poltergeists and the holographic model integrate into one reality. For him, everything is part of a spiritual universe in which our souls traverse multiple dimensions and experiences. He considers that, at this stage of development, we have manifested in the physical, because our consciousness is still not fully prepared to handle the vastness of reality. If we were thrown into a reality where we could instantly manifest everything we think, we would have trouble controlling our worries and fears, which could result in a chaotic experience, like a bad LSD trip. This is why, according to Talbot, the process of accessing these levels of reality is gradual. However, as our souls evolve, we learn to interact with other levels of reality, as if opening doors in the holographic television of existence. For Talbot, these paranormal experiences, or experiences of awe, as his friend Arthur Young called them, are not simple external manifestations, but serve a deeper purpose, to push us toward a higher state of consciousness. This evolution of consciousness allows reality to become more plastic, and what we experience is a direct manifestation of what we need to learn about ourselves. Just as we manifest emotions and beliefs, we can also manifest things in a deep and seemingly paranormal way. However, Talbot emphasizes that these experiences are projections of what we are as souls. Talbot compares the current state of consciousness of humanity to a baby playing with the controls of an airplane. Our soul is infinite, but we still do not have full control over it. Synchronicity, along with other paranormal phenomena, shows that our psyche directly influences the outside world. However, we are still learning to master our thoughts and emotions to manifest only what we truly desire. Our ability to interact with these realities is still developing, and, like the apprentice sorcerer, we must learn to handle our ability to consciously manifest what we desire. The key to integrating all these phenomena and reaching higher states of consciousness lies in the inner universe, in mastering our emotions and our mind. Mystics have shown that by delving into the inner universe, one accesses the true vastness of reality, a universe more real than the consensual reality. In reality, the inner world is more real than the outer world, and although not everyone has accessed the depth of this inner reality, mystics have done so. Talbot also makes a connection with the Hindu idea of Maya, the illusion of the hologram that creates reality. Most of us see ourselves as holographic projections, when in reality we are the source of those projections. If we manage to awaken to the illusion by cultivating and developing our level of consciousness, we can awaken to the illusion and become authentic creators of our reality, consciously manifesting health, abundance, and prosperity. A legacy that endures. Michael Talbot intended to write a second book in which he would explore how to apply the knowledge of the holographic universe in our daily life. Unfortunately, he passed away before he could accomplish it. Various theories have arisen on the internet regarding his death. Some suggest that his departure was premature because certain sectors did not want him to continue delving into and sharing this knowledge. Other theories claim that much of what he wrote in the holographic universe came from channelings of spiritual beings, and that his mission was to deliver this knowledge to the world before his departure. However, these ideas fall into the realm of speculation, and we will probably never know for certain what really happened. Officially, his death in 1992 is attributed to lymphoma. Nevertheless, this event is not without a certain irony, considering his deep understanding of the holographic universe and the power of the mind, especially in relation to the placebo effect. Despite everything, the holographic universe remains a key work for those seeking a deeper understanding of reality. Through his writings and lectures, Talbot popularized a theory that challenges the boundaries of conventional thought, raising questions about the nature of the cosmos, consciousness, and our existence, and from this channel, we honor his legacy.